Welcome back. Comedian Alex Horne is here this morning, and we're joined now by actress Claire King. We'll be speaking to her in just a tick. But we have been asking you today for your cures about insomnia, something that well, not dear to Claire's heart because she doesn't like it, but she's no stranger to insomnia. And you've been very good, thank you, this morning. You've been very obedient. Kat in London says chamomile tea always works for me. And Claire O'Connor says in bold letters, don't have children. Bit light, innit? Well, she says herself, I'm on night 256 of no sleep in a row. Wow. They're worth it, really, she says. Oh, they're best known for playing the feisty and fiery Kim Tate in Emmerdale and Bad Girls Governor Karen Betts. Please welcome Claire King. Oh, so, I mean, I said at the beginning, I never have any problems with sleeping, and I know how much I annoy people who do, and they look at me and say, but you were the same.
I used to be smug like that, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So when did you start having the weightless
About two and a half years ago. And then it was one of those things where you'd wake up in the middle of the night, and of course, all your worries are there, money worries. At the time, I was going through a divorce, which only went through sort of last January. I had fibroids and 2 large tumours, so I've had all those removed as well. Right, so I had a full hysterectomy. So there was kind of a lot going on at the time, and I think the stress levels just got to that level where something exploded, and I just couldn't sleep. And of course, everything's far worse in the middle of the night, isn't it?
So debilitating, isn't it? I mean, it sounds, you know, well, I didn't have a very good night's sleep. But when that goes on and on,
I know,
and on, it is a real.
Well, I understand what my mum goes through as well, because she's exactly the same. And it's hard because you try everything, you know, the lavender, the chamomile tea, everything, but there's nothing you can actually do about it unless you find something that works for you. But you know, there isn't always something there. I mean, I was lucky. A friend of mine recommended this acupressure mat, and that's what I've been using.
Okay.
Which basically is, it's like a bed of nails. You can roll up.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But it's, you know, the whole point of a bed of nails, you know, not an instrument of torture. It's actually to release those natural endorphins. So it's basically got a whole load of flower heads, which are hardened plastic, which are acupoints. So there's about 8,000 acupoints on this, which hit your meridian lines, which you've got, which run from the top of your head to end of your toes, end of your fingers. And you lie on that and just relax. So I do 20 minutes on that after I've done my DVD.
And that works? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's what works for you, isn't it? I mean, you've had lots of suggestions. And for some people, it's warm baths and it's stretching and all the rest of it. I mean, we did ask Sarah Schenker, the nutritionist, for some help from you, and she says milk and turkey.
Together?
Yeah, and at night, I'm not sure that's the tastiest snack. What do you think, Alex?
Well, I kind of have that at Christmas, and I do sleep a lot at Christmas.
You? Well,
so maybe something in it.
Maybe
a whole turkey?
Milk at Christmas?
A lot of milk,
milk.
This is long life thing, Mainly milk and turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does work.
I think I'm higher up the chain than you.
Yeah. I'll catch you up. Will I? No, it doesn't work like that.
So you've been doing a film recently, the wedding video?
Yes, a very small part in it, but it's directed by Nigel Cole. That's why I took it, who did the Calendar Girls.
All right, so is it kind of rom-com? Is it in that vein?
It is, but it's a Brit rom-com. So, yes, it's with Rufus Hound. He's in it as well, who is fantastic and very, very amusing.
Yeah, he's also got great facial hair, which is the main thing in a man.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like a man with a beard, Claire?
No.
Yeah.
No.
A bit of stubble.
Claire, Alex, Claire.
If he trims it a bit, it might be all right.
Why do you do the beard thing? I mean, I'm not saying anything against it. Yeah, but why do you do the beard thing?
I just, it keeps me warm, and...
You obviously do trim it, though, because otherwise it'd be down here.
True. I think the trouble is, I had it when my kids were born, and if I shaved it off now, the kids would not know who I was. And they like it. They sort of rub against it like animals.
I've seen pictures of you without the beard, though.
Yeah, awful.
No.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Right, it's gone.
It's away.
Straight after this.
Get this man a shaving thing. So you're part in the wedding video.
Flirting already.
Are you doing the... No, I'm not allowed to say that naughty word because it is half-term, but you know everyone called you a super... feisty lady.
Rhymes with itch.
Yes, yes, an itch. Are you an itch?
No. I'm actually... she's called Gina, and she runs the wedding dress shop where the girl goes to get her, the main character goes to get her wedding dress. So.
But how can you not be an itch? Because you were the best
I've only
ever
been an itch 2 or 3 times.
I know, but you were such a great itch, and you were an itch for
I
such
thought you
a
were a
long
lovely
time.
itch as well. She was a great itch.
She
Yeah,
was
really
a
good itch.
fantastic itch. So I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to be running a wedding shop, you've got to say, "Oh, you look terrible in that." You just, you know, did you do that?
She's more of a kind of fusspot.
Oh, is she?
Sarcastic, and yes, I mean it's only a very small part, but.
Stop saying, you're not supposed to say that. How long have you been in showbiz? You're supposed to say it is the stellar part, is the one that the whole film kind of circles around.
Yeah, okay.
You're too laid back for that, aren't you? Absolutely, absolutely.
But I've got a bigger part in Fetish Nights.
Right, OK, tell us about that.
With a K.
Uh-huh.
It's actually a play.
Right.
And I know it sounds dodgy, but it's not.
Right.
Albeit it is set in a bar, men's bar in Canal Street, Manchester.
It does sound dodgy, Claire, I have to be honest with you.
I'm my character, Pamela Hart, who runs an agency as a wedding planner and Lonely Hearts Club, and is a kind of cross between Brie Vanderkamp and Gabby Solis.
Oh, perfect.
So she's a little bit OCD.
Arch.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, Lily said something.
Yes.
And her son is gay. And she's trying to get her head round this because she mixed in those kind of Altrincham circles, Cheshire set and all that sort of thing. But she can't quite comprehend the fact that he does walk round dressed like somebody from Village People. So she's got all this to deal with, but it is a comedy and it's very funny.
That sounds good. That sounds like a lot going on.
And Rob, the writer, Rob Ellis, is hoping to turn it into a TV series or a film. So, and it would be great.
So from an itch to an arch. Fantastic.
Yeah, so come and see us in Brighton and Manchester Lowry.
Oh, absolutely. Good, that sounds good. Well, you will know it was Valentine's Day on Tuesday, and, you know, if you were single, it's probably the longest day of your life, or maybe you didn't give 2 hoots, I don't know. But if you are still on the hunt for love, but you get nervous about approaching somebody you fancy, how about, here it is, a flirting masterclass.